Mr. Tennant here, and I have another boot unboxing and first impression video for you guys today. Today we're taking a look at the Ariat Futurity Showman Cowboy boot. Now this particular one is in black Roughout and roaring turquoise. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Same box we've seen lots of times from Ariat. Nothing really different or new there. Boxes come protected pretty well. We've got some cardboard here and this kind of tissue paper plasticky stuff. Let's get that out of the way. And let's get that and the box here out of our way. And let's go ahead and take a look at these boots for the first time. All right, so we've got some cardboard here in the shaft. Let's get that out of the way. And down here in the toe, there's some more tissue paper. Let's get that out of the way. And we'll get our first look at these boots. And I've really become a fan of a really dark black Roughout boot. They just look really, really cool in person. I like the way that Roughout, it just has such a deep black to it. And I think that looks really nice. Now this is a cutter toe with a single stitched welt. Now it does have a 13-inch tall shaft, and it's the pretty unique stitch pattern here. Lots of really bright colors, kind of a turquoise color on the main part of the body. Some reds and oranges and yellows here on that. Really unique stitch pattern. I do like the way that looks. I like that they carried that Roughout to the pull tabs. Now the heel on this is a compressed heel, comes in at 1.75 inches, and it has a fantastic amount of lip there on that spur shelf. So if you want your blue jeans to stack, these will work really well. It is a full leather sole, and it features Ariat's tech step, some brass nails. The tech step is an additional layer of cushion from heel to toe. As you can see here, there's a little sample of it. Now this is a full leather lined boot with a removable insole. And it is one of their Pro Performance insoles, which are one of my favorite insoles from Ariat. It has this really cool squishy part here on your heel. Lots of thickness and cushion for the ball of your foot. And this boot is made in Mexico, like all of the Futurity line. If you look down there, you can see that white. That is that tech step material. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and slide these on and give you guys my first impressions. All right, I'm back and I have a pair of Ariat M2 relaxed boot cut jeans that I went ahead and paired with this Futurity Showman boot. And I have to say, first impressions right out of the box, these Futurity line is becoming one of my favorite Ariat boots. You take that leather sole and then pair it with that tech step, it just makes for an extremely comfortable boot. Plus I like this cutter toe with the single stitched welt. I think looks fantastic. Very nice, classy. It's a really good modern interpretation of a classic cowboy boot. And then they went with this black Roughout, which just looks so good. Don't know if it'll transfer on camera. It's just so extremely black. Now the heel on this does come in at 1.75. It's a full compressed heel. Has a great amount of lip on that spur shelf, as you can see. Went with a little bit longer jean here so you can really see how you can stack your jeans on this boot. And as I mentioned, that sole, super comfortable with that tech step and those brass nails. Definitely a really great and modern interpretation of the cowboy boot. And as I mentioned, that shaft does come in at 13 inches tall, has these really nice pull tabs with the black suede that matches the foot. Full leather lined, and I like the shaft on this boot is a little more narrow, so keep that in mind. It does have a good V, so it should fit you no problem. It fits my calf really well. Nice and pliable shaft on it. It's not stiff or rigid or anything, so it's going to be comfortable to wear all day. And you don't have to worry about that shaft protruding out of your jeans or being visible or anything like that. And as I mentioned, as you can see here, these particular jeans stack really well with this boot. And that has been my unboxing and first impression of the Ariat Futurity Showman Cowboy Boot in black Roughout. I'll have some links in the description if you guys want to check these out. I'll put links there for these boots as well as the jeans I'm wearing. I'll also include a link that'll give you 10% off your entire Ariat order. And finally, if you do like content like this, if you can like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that really does help me to bring additional content.